everyone, it is me and good old Mr. Skeleton. I'm bringing him up from the basement because we're gonna go out dark decor hunting today. Hold on, I'm gonna set him down. Means, what you doing, girl? I figure we chat for a minute and catch up before we head out. Oh God, Mr. Skeleton, he always tries to scare me with his joints cracking. We got Neens here. He's hanging out in her spooky blankie. Tell everybody hi. You tell him. Say, this is my spooky blanket, not your spooky blanket. Hey to all the good dogs out there. My name is Neens. Welcome back to my channel. Anyways, Bailey's upstairs. He's still sleeping because I want to get kind of an early start today. Get some shopping done before any actual people go out. Why am I this way? Which, by the way, I'm already having... Excuse me. Well, I'm sorry I interrupted your space. She started burying the camera. Didn't mean to offend you. Anyways, it's that time of year again where I start having these nightmares where I completely sleep through Halloween or miss Halloween completely. I had another nightmare like that. What was my other nightmare? And just in general, I'm having these dreams where Halloween is infiltrating my dreams. I wrote it down in a note so I remember to tell you because we do this every year, especially this time of year. I'm going to tell that story in the car because it's like a whole thing. So technically this video is going to be part of my living room redecorating series. I don't know how I'm going to label it. I think I'm just going to label it dark decor hunting because if you don't care about the living room redecorating situation, you still might like the dark decor, but just know that this is part of that. I'll end up putting it in the same playlist. But if you missed part 1 of my new couch, like putting that together and kind of the plan or some inspo on what we're going to do in this space, I'm going to link it in the description box for you. Mainly what I'm looking for is we got to find some stuff for this mantle. I have some stuff on it because I had a friend come in town and I didn't want just a totally bare mantle just walking in looking like we're moving out or something. So I put some stuff on there. I just kind of threw something together really quick, but it's not really my favorite. I'll show you here in a second what it looks like. We're going to go to a couple different places. I think we're going to go to At Home, HomeGoods, and Target. We may end up doing another dark decor hunting video and just continue searching for things as we're out and about. So I think that's what we're going to end up doing, just 3 stores today. Anyways, I'm going to show you what this mantle looks like really quick. This is kind of what I threw together just so my house didn't look so bare. But I'm not really liking it because it's all one height all the way across and there's a lot of space up here that's just like empty space that I want to fill. So, yeah, we're going to be looking for some stuff, mainly things that are shorter and things that are taller. Also, At Home has a really good rug selection. So I want to check out some rugs before I make the final decision. Part 1, I had shown you that Jonathan Adler rug. So before I make any decisions, I want to go see what they got at Home. I always say at Home, but At Home and maybe HomeGoods. Maybe Target. I don't know. We're going to check all the places. Anyways, also want to look at throw pillows and little knickknacks per usual, but we're going for the darkness. I'm not even opposed to having to spray paint some stuff. Anyways, we're going to get out of here. We're going to grab Mr. Skeleton, get in the car. But before we do, I wanted to mention the sponsor for today's video. And I feel like it is so perfect since halfway to Halloween month is right around the corner. Anyways, this video is sponsored by Shudder. If you haven't heard me jab my jaws about Shudder before, Shudder is a horror and thriller streaming service. Shudder has thousands of hours of spooky content on their platform. Supernatural, horror, thrillers, any genre you can think of. New movies, older movies, documentaries, shows, they've pretty much got it covered when it comes to spooky content. Plus, they have their own Shudder exclusives that you can't find anywhere else. If you are a fan of horror or thriller content, definitely check out Shudder, especially since it can be so difficult to find all the horror and all the spooky content in one place. Shudder is that place. We love it so, so much. Shudder is $5.99 a month or $56.99 a year. But right now you can try Shudder free for 30 days if you go to shudder.com and enter promo code JADE, that's JADE, and then once you go to the website and enter the code, then you can stream unlimited spooky content on your iOS and Android devices, also Google Chromecast, Xbox One, Roku, Amazon Fire TV. If you're wanting to check out Shudder or you've already signed up and you're looking for some things to watch, some of our favorites that we've watched: Haunt, The Taking of Deborah Logan, The Autopsy of Jane Doe is on there right now. A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. If you're looking for an unconventional vampire movie, that's a good one. Hellraiser, that's always a good one. The Invitation, PG Psycho Gorman, if you're into comedy horror. Discovery of Witches, and Dragula. Those are two really good series. And basically any of their documentaries have been amazing. Also, if you've watched all the things I've just mentioned and you're looking for just a go-to place to find, like, where can I find something that's going to be scary? One of the lists that they have, like, they have different lists of their different themes, different genres. They have a list called A Good Scare. That one is where I usually find some really good ones. I just wanted to put a quick list out there since I do mention Shudder a lot, but I know some of you have signed up for Shudder and now you're just looking for something to watch. So anyways, those are some titles I've loved on Shudder. Get started streaming the best horror, thriller, and supernatural content with Shudder's expertly curated collection, including must-see titles like VHS 94, The Boy Behind the Door, and PG Psycho Gorman, which is one of our favorites in this house, plus all the best horror documentaries and the hit Creepshow TV series from executive producer Greg Nicotero from The Walking Dead. So to try Shudder free for 30 days, once again, go to shudder.com and enter promo code JADE. That's JADE. Anyways, definitely check out Shudder if you haven't already, especially if you love horror movies or if you're looking for something for halfway to Halloween. If you're watching anything scary for halfway to Halloween, by the way, let me know down in the comments. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna grab Mr. Skeleton. We're gonna get him in the car. We're going dark decor hunting. Open hold these packages. Where's your sunglasses, sir? And we're off. All right, hey everyone, we're back in the car and we're out. No, we're not Halloween decor hunting. Dang it. We're dark decor hunting with me and good old Mr. Skeleton. And it is a full on, what are you doing? I'm trying to get out before it starts raining. It's supposed to start raining here in a couple hours. And I'm pretty sure it's spring break right now. So I was hoping I wouldn't encounter any human beings today, but looks like we're not going to be so lucky. Whatever. It's always interesting driving around with Mr. Skeleton when it's not October because people are really confused. Not me. I'm not confused. Somebody around here has to be the actual embodiment of October all year round. So we're just representing, right, Mr. Skeleton? But yeah, it's already, everyone and their literal mom has been out on the sidewalks. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning and there are people everywhere. I'm like, what is happening? I don't even know what that life would look like. We're major homebodies, right, Mr. Skeleton? So we're looking for some dark decor, but first I gotta go to the post office. What else are we doing? We're going to At Home and then we're going to I think we're gonna go to HomeGoods first, then Target, because HomeGoods, or I gotta get stuff at Target. I gotta get turkey. Hopefully they have some. Like, nowhere has any turkey, and it's like the only thing Bailey will eat right now. Which, by the way, Bailey turned 17, y'all, and he's doing great. He had a little bit of a setback. Both Bailey and Neens had a setback with their sicknesses. Neens has like a cough thing that she got again, and he has an infected tooth that they can't go in there and get because he's too old. And we used to get our dog's teeth cleaned every year, and they just got too old to be put under anesthesia. And so with being small dogs, it's just their teeth are bad. I stop. Postal customer parking 15 minutes for window service only. What does that mean? I'm going in. All right, we got to get out of here. We don't want to hit that 15-minute window, y'all. Living on the edge. Went in for a full 30 seconds. All right, are you stopping so I can pull out? Is that what you're doing? Go ahead and go, dude. All right, thanks. I've hibernated too long in the winter to socialize. It already looks like it's gonna rain. I have no problem with rain. You know, I love a good overcast rainy day. That's what it's looking like today, and that has me the most excited. But here's the thing. You can't hear anything when it's raining. The microphone picks up on every single last little itty bitty raindrop. so you can't hear a word I'm saying. And you know, I always have all the things to say. Plus, you know, this witch probably melts. So we're going to At Home. We're going to see what they got. We're going to look at a lot of things. We're going to look at just general decor, stuff for our mantle. But I'm also going to show anything that, even if it's not really my style, but it's still dark decor, I'm going to show it. Because, you know, I always do. I always keep an eye out for the spooky family. Maybe some throw pillows. I don't know what kind of pillow situation I'm doing on my couch. So, you know, the monochromatic beigey colors that are in right now. I always say, you know, like what you like, do you, whatever. But for me, beige is like my least favorite color. And I think it's mainly because our entire house when we moved in was all tan, like tan walls with beige trim and orange, like bright orange oak on our cabinets and on our floors. So it was just like warm tone, everything. If you saw my Secret Mess office clean out video, my bathroom, in that room, I haven't touched it. That is what it looked like before, like right when we moved in. So it's all beige trim and tan-ish walls. Very warm tone. When I walk in there, I just look jaundiced. That's kind of the situation in there. Got off on a tangent again. So we're gonna look for pillows. Oh, so I know where I was going with that, with the pillows. So the monochromatic beige couches with all the beige pillows and everything, I actually don't hate that look for other people. I think it's really pretty. So I want to almost do like the black couch with all variations of black pillows, and it would just feed my soul. But I just don't know how it would turn out, if it would translate as well as the lighter shades do, because, you know, dark absorbs light, so it may not translate at all. So I don't know. I've thought about playing around with it though and seeing if it works, and maybe playing around with some different textures and going with that. I think this is where I turn. Anyway, so that's my thought there. Then we're also going to look at rugs while we're here. We're almost here, and it doesn't look to be too busy yet. Like 2.5 months away from now, we're going to be looking for Halloween decorations, and I have goosebumps literally thinking about it, which makes me feel pretty pathetic, but also I can't help myself. I look forward to it. It's the only thing, like, when I'm out here seeing all these people freaking mowing their lawns already, and I'm over here like, we're 1 month closer to Halloween hunting. And I really don't want to park by any actual human today. We're not feeling the human interaction today. I don't know. I don't think I can go down this way. My bad. I'm that person in the parking lot right now, but no one's here. So we're going in to At Home. I'm stoked. I'm ready. I'm not parking next to the cart thing because I know that's a cart ramming situation ready to happen. Here we are at Home. You ready, Mr. Skeleton? Oh, sounds like Mr. Skeleton's going on a joyride. Okay, just left At Home, and there's a whole ass fire truck outside. Oh, is it starting to rain? No! I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's like a drill or an inspection, or I don't know if they'd have a full axe walking in there. All these firefighters were walking in, like 3 or 4 of them, but I didn't smell smoke or any fires. A whole other year in hell. We have not had enough coffee for this situation today. So basically, we didn't see a whole lot of dark decor, which is to be expected. It's basically springtime, and all the spring stuff is out. There was some stuff that had some potential. You're gonna make me miss this whole ass light, people. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, there's this truck that literally looks like it shouldn't even be running. It's like on its last leg. The bed of the truck looks like it's falling off of the rest of the truck. All right, I'm passing this. But do what you gotta do to get where you gotta go. I mean, no judgment here. It's just not, it's really, the car isn't really running, I don't think. Oh shoot, we're not going that way. Oh shoot, we need to get over again, and I can't. What were we talking about? Oh, so there was some stuff that had potential. There was a vase or a vase. They had a lot of vases or vases or whatever you want to call them. But one of them was part of this line that they have going on right now. I couldn't really, it's always like the signature of the person, so I can never really read it. But it's like this, it was a white vase that had this, a vase with some roses on it. And it looked like kind of, it was painted black. I feel like it would have the perfect gothic type of look. The white with the roses kind of looked a little bit more shabby chic-ish. I don't know if that's even still a term or what anyone even says, or if anyone even says that, but you know, like that traditional pastel look kind of thing. Or do people call it cottage core now? I don't know, but they used to call it shabby chic back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean like early 2000s. Come on, kids. These teenagers, they're still, it is spring break, isn't it? Okay, are you crossing? Are you not crossing? I'm trying to avoid the interaction with Mr. Skeleton is what I'm trying to do. No, I'm just dropping off a package, people. I don't know if I can even park here, but there's no sign. All right, I'll be right back. So anyways, we were talking about the vase with the flowers. So I feel like it has that shabby chic vibe to it. And you could paint it black though, and then I feel like it would have, yeah, I feel like it has potential to be dark decor if we wanted it to be. There was also like this glass vase that had this marbling look to it, way more on the modern side, but still pretty. And then they had some other vases. I'll show all the vases that I saw throughout the process, because they did have some darker ones. They had some that had texture on them, some that were just kind of plain looking. Nothing that really stood out to me like, wow. But something to keep in mind as I'm decorating my mantle if I need a certain shape. They also had some really cute candlestick holders. They had these really cool metal ones or like iron looking ones. Okay, we're going to Starbucks. We're not holding back today. Is there somewhere else I needed to go out here, or were we just, no. So there were these iron looking ones. Once again, had a modern vibe, but also since they were metal, I feel like they had a little bit of a Dracula's castle vibe. Dark metal look. I don't know. Good, not a soul is here. Okay, we're gonna order. It was really quick. Wow, we're gonna make it on time today, maybe before it rains, hopefully. Oh God, I just choked on my throat. Anyways, we're talking about candlestick holders. There was another candlestick holder. I want to say it was brown, or was that a lamp? I don't know. I'm getting them all mixed up. But I gotta get my brain used to memorizing everything I see in the stores. By the way, if this is your first time here, when we go dark decor hunting, if I pause a visual, like a video of something, if it like pauses, if your video's not lagging, or it shouldn't be, it may be, I don't know. But if I'm running a video of a product and I'm still talking about it, I will pause it so you can still see it as I'm talking about it. Because sometimes in the stores, I feel like I'm holding my camera on like an item for 3,000 years. I'm like, all right, I'm still sitting here. But then I get it back and I upload it, and it's like 2 seconds long, and that was it. But it just feels like when you're holding a camera on one thing, it just feels like you're sitting there forever, but you're really not. I forget that I like to jab my jaws about everything. Anyways, what are we talking about? Candlestick holders. They had some pretty, lots of black, very average, once again, looking candlestick holders. I don't know. There was like a whole line though that had a lot of black items, candlestick holders, little vases or vases, whatever, that were kind of just, it was like a whole little line that, it was really the only line that had any black in it at all. It was called like Astro or Ass something, not ass, but like Ast with the T, big difference. So there was like this whole line that had more black stuff in it. It was okay. They had some things that, you know, I was just talking about candlestick holders and vases and stuff like that. But they also had a cute little tray that was this woven black and white striped tray that was kind of cool. I liked that. They had a big one and a smaller one that I think could be cool for a coffee table. I'm considering it. Depends on what direction I go in with my rug. Because since my coffee table is acrylic and see-through, I feel like a striped rug with a striped tray would be a little much. So, I don't know. That might not happen. But I liked it. Also, went over into the lamp section. Saw some cool-ish lamps. Some were black. I think there was a black and white marble one that was really pretty. And then there was this gray one that kind of had a marbling to it that was really pretty. And there were a couple other black lamps. And they also had like, it was like a candle, like not a votive candle, but like kind of a candle holder that had these little things coming up. It looked like a branchy situation coming up. That was kind of cool. Ridiculous. Like, I have a car the size of a freaking peanut, and I can't fit into this parking spot. So anyway, long story longer, what else did we see? We went down the art aisle, and we saw some art. I mean, there was one that was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, it had like a branchy tree situation, and it was kind of like wherever you move, there's a different... It kind of reflects the light differently. So I don't remember if it was gold or silver or what, but it was kind of like a dark gray with these branches. There was one that wasn't really the dark decor I'm looking for because it wasn't black, but it was really cool. And I feel like would fit into a cottagecore vibe for sure. But if you have a darker witchy vibe, if you have something like that, it was just a framed bouquet of flowers, basically dried flowers or dried weeds. I don't know what kind of floral situation it was, but it was a dried floral situation. It was really pretty, and I thought would look really pretty in a darker witchy vibe if that's what you have in your home. I want to say there was also a really pretty clock that had kind of this Baroque looking frame to it that I thought was kind of cool. A couple of mirrors that were really pretty. One was a gold one that had like a little top that was like kind of older traditional style. There was also another gold Baroque style looking mirror that was really pretty. It reminded me of the one from IKEA. Is that a freaking mosquito? I'm not ready for spring, y'all. There were other mirrors and art. I think I got other visuals of art. I think I got like a rose print thing, like framed picture thing. And I did see some mirrors like this full-size mirror, but it was like it looked like one of those ones that goes on the back of your door. It's really narrow, but it had it doesn't go on the back of your door though, I don't think, but it had a really cool, it was like really traditional style. Could definitely have a gothic feel to it. It was white, but you could easily paint it whatever color you wanted to. Also, I saw some little frames. There's a really cute little black frame that had like a Victorian look to it. It was really pretty. I think it was only like $8, which isn't bad. Not to go back, but also to go back. I saw this really cool candelabra. It's like this, I think I mentioned this last year? It's this silver candelabra that's huge. It's like a life-size candelabra. I've been thinking about that thing for a while now. I want to say they're like, I don't remember how expensive it is. But it's really cool. It's a silver candelabra, like life-size candelabra. Really, really pretty. Went and looked at the rugs. I saw one that had potential. It had like a grayish look to it and had like a traditional feel to the rug. It's something I've considered if I'm going the light rug direction. It's that kind of vibe I'm looking for. But I'm really looking for something that's washable because I have dogs. And I can't be trusted with things like red wine and things like that. Also, I wanted to talk about the planters. That was actually the first thing I saw when I walked in. They had a bunch of black planters, really pretty for outdoors. Not necessarily what we're looking for. Well, I guess they could be used indoors with like an indoor plant, or if you're spray painting a faux plant, they could be used for that purpose as well. And then they had these ones down the seasonal section that I was all excited about. They were these tree stump planters. They had a smaller one and a taller one, and they were really cool. I feel like they could work they were white, so they could work as just white tree stump things, but you could easily spray paint them black or whatever color scheme you have going on if it's a darker color scheme. I liked that though. I thought those were really cool. But I thought there was potential in the tree stump situation. And then they also, I think, had a black planter that was kind of next to it that almost looked like a goblet a little bit. That was kind of cool. Then walking down the pillow section, I was looking for some black pillows. They didn't have a whole lot to choose from. They had some faux fur ones, and they had... what was another one that they had? It was just like they had like a vintage looking one that was really pretty. I might end up getting that one for my couch. I'm just not sure what direction I'm going in with pillows yet. Pretty slim pickings in the black pillow department. In the spring section, I also saw some of these little misters, these little plant misters that were really cool, looked kind of vintagey. Very, very cute. Loved those. They came in a couple different colors. What else do we see there? Oh, we saw, guess who followed us to At Home again? The freaking gnomes, y'all. The gnomes are back in action, and they had so many freaking gnomes. They had a nurse gnome. They had a firefighter gnome. I don't know. That's a little bit too coincidental considering the situation when we walked out. But just all these different gnomes, and they were just as creepy as they always are. We'll return to this conversation. We're going to go into HomeGoods, so I'll see you in there. Okay, we're back. Me and good old Mr. Skeleton. And we just left HomeGoods, and they had some good stuff. Nothing really that dark, I'm not going to lie, but more than I was expecting. They had really cool mirrors here, like really cool mirrors. One was this gray one, had this really pretty design up at the top. Very traditional, kind of once again, a cottagecore, shabby chic kind of vibe to it because it was like gray and it was kind of weathered looking, but could easily be painted black once again. It was so pretty, but it was just a little small for my mantle. I wanted it to be a little bit wider to take up a little more space on my mantle. Sorry, I'm looking around to make sure no one's pulling up next to me because I hate that. Okay. Once again, not dealing with people today, but the coffee is helping in the socializing department. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, the mirrors. Okay, so that was really pretty. They had another mirror above it that was really pretty. Once again, a little too small for my mantle. But if you're looking for something like that, HomeGoods has some good, really pretty traditional style mirrors. They also had, what did they have in this area? I want to say, did they have some artwork that I saw I think they had a lion piece that was darker, but I don't know, if I was a Leo I'd probably get it, I'm not gonna lie. Also, they had once again some really pretty planters and plant stands. They had some black plant stands, which I think these could be really pretty in a living room with some faux plants or real plants, whatever you want to do. Just a really pretty plant, just a black plant stand. Also, they did have a couple of black things, I want to say. They had a candlestick holder or like it was more of a pedestal. I don't know what else I saw here. Nothing that I guess that stood out that much, but I think there were a couple of little knick-knack things I'll show here that could have been considered or could be considered darker decor. But they did have some gold stuff. They had a gold snake that was kind of cool. It was like a little gold snake statue. They also, I think, had a silver longhorn head, or like skull looking thing. Oh, what was the last thing I'm thinking of with this area that I really liked? Oh, there was a creepy child cherub head on it was like a bust kind of, but just the head on a stand. But it looked like an older cherub head. It was super creepy looking, and I got all excited about it. It was a full-on stone statue too. Like, it was heavy. Like, it was like 20 freaking pounds. Not that much, but it was heavy. And I would say that HomeGoods so far has had the best prices so far today. But also at HomeGoods, they had this, what do you call it? It's like a screen, like a divider, like a room divider screen thing it was wooden looking. It had a really more of a bohemian vibe, if I have to put a label to it. I don't know how else to describe it. But it definitely had more of a vintage vibe to it. And it was the screen divider thing that was super cool. It had all these little swirl things in it. Thought you could either leave it wooden if that's your style, or you could spray paint it black and totally transform the look. I think there were some lanterns that I saw that I'll show here. They had some cool lanterns that could easily be used on a mantle or on the floor area around a fireplace. And also bird cage. There was a bird cage situation that I think would be really cool painted black. I mean, we've seen some stuff, just nothing I'm really looking for. Oh, I forgot though, at HomeGoods, I saw these branchy situations. I got all excited about these gray branchy situations that were so cool, but I don't know that I need them for anything. I mean, I might use them. I think they'd be cool next to the fireplace. They may be cool up on the mantle, up the sides, but I don't know what kind of, I haven't seen a vase I would like for them yet. How do I turn on no, that's not what I want to do. How do I turn on the oh, there it is. I don't know. I'm still getting used to this car a whole year later. I don't really know what I'm even doing. And some of you out there, I'm tempted, because some of you out there were like, why don't you paint your fireplace black or the wall black? I've definitely thought about that. The only thing that's kept me from painting my fireplace black is I really like the way the black pops against the white mantle. I just feel like a black mantle would, my black stuff, like all of my decor would get lost in it. So that's the only reason I haven't gone with the black mantle, is that I don't know what, like I have all this black decor and I love seeing all the different textures and everything all together. So I just don't know that it would stand out. Like the little details would not stand out against the black fireplace. I don't know. If you have a black fireplace, let me know if there is a struggle there or if it's not a struggle at all. Also maybe the look you're going for, which is totally possible as well. But I do like the contrast of the black and white. Anyway, so we're headed to Target and we're gonna see if they have anything. My guess is I don't know. I'm not gonna assume anything. We're gonna keep our hopes up. But we're here at Target. Me and good old Mr. Skeleton. We're ready to go in. Mr. Skeleton's gonna stay in the car, hold down the fort. All right, we just left Target and it is officially raining. It has started for the day. I don't think it's supposed to stop. So at Target, not a whole lot, which I kind of expected. I mean, just in general, it being spring, there's a lot of spring stuff out there right now. But also with these conventional stores, I'm not expecting to see all dark decor. I'm not going to be shocked if I don't find it. But I guess I'm just kind of up for the challenge to find unconventional things in conventional places. But basically with Target though, we saw some baskets, lots of really cute black baskets for storage, whether it's on the floor in your living room or in, what am I thinking of? Like linen closets, pantries, that kind of stuff. They did have some cute little storage baskets that were all black. They were anywhere from black wicker to black metal. Also saw some cute lamps. It was like a black pedestal looking one. And then the other one was this kind of, it had black and acrylic, and the acrylic kind of went up into more of a traditional looking lamp stand, but inside of it was black. It was kind of cool. Once again, not a lot of black pillows anywhere to be found. Lots of spring colors, which I get. A lot of people change out their throw pillows with different seasons and stuff, so I can't be that mad. Yeah, Target also in their dollar area. What is that called? I always call it dollar spot, but that's not. Oh, in a bullseye playground. It's like, if you were hanging out with me while we were out Halloween decor hunting, then you know. Anyway, so they had some stuff in their bullseye playground. They had little plant mister, like we saw at home, but this one was white with black and gold, which I really liked that idea of the white with the black. Really goes with my aesthetic in my living room. And I have a little aloe plant, which by the way, I forgot I need a new pot for that plant because the one I have is great. I might just spray paint the one I have. And then they had a little basket, once again another little basket. This one was like a wire, like smaller wire basket, and they had a couple of little planters and stuff like that. So they did have some black stuff in their bullseye playground. I don't know when I'm gonna finish this living room makeover, by the way, because I have a feeling a lot of the stuff that I'm looking for is going to be happening in the fall season and or during Halloween decor hunting, like some throw pillows and things like that. We may have to continue this through Halloween decor season, but we're going to keep hunting for dark decor. I'm hoping to do one of these videos once, maybe every couple weeks, once a month-ish, until we get to Halloween decor hunting time, just in case you're also out there looking for dark decor and it's not time yet. I really want to hit some thrift stores is what I really want to do. Probably do that in the next dark decor hunting. We'll just do a whole thrift edition where I go to all the different thrift stores and see what we can find. I do like to still go to conventional places just in case other people are looking for similar items, because the thing about thrift stores that's amazing is you can find one-of-a-kind pieces or pieces that aren't sold anymore and stuff like that. But the thing that sucks is if you're looking for the same piece, I can't find it for you. So you can't go get it if I find something. So I really want to help other people out finding things. So anyways, that's why I do go to more conventional stores a lot, because we can help each other out if we're looking for darker decor. So we did see some darker decor today, or at least some things that could be transformed into darker decor. So I hope you saw something maybe that you liked in here. Let me know if you saw anything that you think would look good in my living room. We got one thing today. Should I show you what I got? One single thing. I don't even know if I'm going to use it in my living room, but I bet you can guess what it is. Mr. Skeleton's all excited about it. Oh, and then I gotta tell you, we'll drive home and I'll tell you the story really quickly about my Halloween story, because it stopped raining for now. All right, I had to get the weird, creepy cherub head. that's what I got today. The only thing, the creepiest thing I could find, of course. Let's talk about, before my battery dies again, let's talk about, I'm all hyped up on freaking espresso right now. We're ready to tell a story. I had a dream about, I was on a tropical vacation and with my whole family, all my cousins, everyone. And we're on the beach or like kind of close to the beach, and we have these little condos we're staying in. And randomly on the beach, this kiosk appears. Kind of like the middle of the mall kiosks. Also, by the way, side note, now that it's started raining, there is not a soul on the road. Just wanted to put that out there. So, back to the beach. We're on the beach. A random middle of the mall kiosk pops up in the middle of the freaking sand. And guess what is there? Halloween decorations, but not just any Halloween decorations. There are these like dishes, these hand-painted dishes that are all these Halloween landscapes all over the bowls, and they're like these fruit bowls and all these plates and everything, all these spooky things. And I don't know why I keep having this nightmare. I think it's a legitimate fear that I probably need to speak to my therapist about, but it's and dissect what's happening here. It's like I walk around the kiosk, and if you were, I don't know what video it was where I talked about that dream I had where I went to HomeGoods and it was raining, and it was really early before it even opened, and they let me in still because it was raining and I was waiting outside like one of those people. And so they let me in early, and they had fully stocked their Halloween, and I walked through the whole store, and by the time I looped back around, everything was gone. Every single Halloween thing was gone. Okay, the same thing happened at this middle of the mall kiosk on the beach. It was like, I walked around, I'm like, oh, this bowl is so pretty, and then I walk around and everything is gone. It had been completely bought out. This little tiny kiosk, like I didn't see anyone else buy up all the things. So anyway, that's kind of my story and huge nightmare. But also, Halloween is infiltrating every aspect of my life, to the point where even on my tropical vacation, a full-on Halloween kiosk pops up in my dream. So, you know, it's a problem. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'm just jabbing my jaws waiting on this freaking train. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed dark decor hunting with me today. We will be out and about doing more of this just over time. I'll be sprinkling these in. So, as we continue to redecorate my living room. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. Say hey ghoul hey down in the comments, because you know I love talking to ya. And yeah, also let me know in the comments if you saw anything you liked in this video, or if you're shopping anywhere and seeing any dark decor out there, or if there's anywhere you want me to check out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.